By crikey, this is a rare occurrence. We're about to get a glimpse of the teenager. Shoveling snow, even. Oh, there's two! There's two teenagers. This is rare indeed. It's usually the mother and the father that are outside shoveling. Oh, don't frighten them. Don't frighten them away. They'll scurry back in. Oh, they're dressed warmly in their winter clothing. I believe they were told to do so by their mother. The oldest one tends to do well on her own. It's the younger one that we're most concerned about. She doesn't like manual labor, nor dressing warmly, as she went to school today in a snowstorm in what they call Converse sneakers.
If it's 6 in the morning and you're in your jammies and some boots and about to go out in your driveway and shovel, you might be Canadian. Hey guys, I am gonna do a house tour for you guys. I'm in the middle of housework, vacuum right there. Losing daylight, I'm gonna do this as quick as I can. So our bedroom is pretty much set up the same way it was in Seattle. I didn't put my big Mickey picture up above the bed this time. We didn't really hang up a whole lot. I did put up this picture that we got in Florida on Main Street in Magic Kingdom before we left Florida. The only thing I hung up in the bathroom was the clock and that mirror. I felt so guilty because the landlords had freshly painted the entire house before we moved in. So I haven't put up a whole lot of stuff, but love the bathroom. Scott and I wish we had 2 drawers because we share this one. But it's nice. It's a nice bathroom. Shower there. We've got the nice corner tub. We've got these blinds that are so cool. They're by Hunter Douglas, and we didn't have them for the first little while. I guess the people before us broke them or something, so the landlord had to get them fixed. But these are so cool because you can open them from the top. So you can be here getting ready in the bathroom, but the neighbors don't have to see you. Our water closet, so important. I love having this separate toilet. It makes so much sense. Our house in Florida had that too. Closet, his side, his suits. I got green sheets. We have the red ones. I have them on the bed again, the red ones, but they're so soft. They're like, I don't know, 29 bucks or something at Winners. Then I've got my little corner section for my bee costume for Halloween, my dresses, house coats, and then I've got all my clothes here, and they're not color coordinated so good right now, so just please ignore that. And then we've got my pants and shorts at the bottom. I love a closet that does this with the 2 rods. The rods are up really high, but yeah, it's so cool to have the top and bottom, and our house in Florida had that as well. It just maximizes the space. It makes so much sense. And then when you come out here, you see like the bonus room and everything. And we've got the girls' room like this. Bryn doesn't have her Christmas lights on right now. They actually burnt out. She's got them going along the top of her bed and around her window, but half of them burnt out. Yeah, I just did housework. I never have to do the girls' rooms. Like, this is how they always keep their room. I just come in and vacuum and dust, which is so nice. But she's got her perfumes and her Harry Styles stuff going on in there. And then she had bought this Seattle map at a really cool bookstore that we went to with Kerrigan's friend Ginny before we left Seattle. She's got some Polaroids. And then Miss Kerrigan's room. She's got her Polaroids. She just tidied up her bed for me. She usually doesn't make her bed, but this is generally how she keeps her room nice and tidy. This was the bookshelf that I had set the hammer that fell on my head. This is the cacti succulents poster that she bought at that bookstore that day. And yeah, this is her room, and she's got her Christmas lights around her closet. Very cute, and she'll be updating her calendar tomorrow, I'm sure. She's got her little gingerbread blanket all ready to go. And then if you come down the hallway here, let's put some light on. We're starting to lose lighting. You'll see our family pictures. That was in Whistler, April of 2016. This was in Maui, 2016. Yes, Harry Styles did come on the trip with us to Keilani. And this was 2018. So, if you haven't guessed, the girls are very excited because Harry Styles is going on tour next year. Of course, it's back in Seattle. He's not coming to Calgary, and they already know about it. It's basically their big Christmas gift, and the concert's next August. And you know me, I wish I could have surprised him for Christmas, but I was working the day the concert tickets went on sale, and Scott was working and Kerrigan was at school. So we had to leave it up to Bryn to order the tickets. So Kerrigan and Bryn and I are going to go to Seattle next August and take in the Harry Styles concert. So their bathroom is just, you know, stuff on the counter. It's tidy, but it just makes me crazy. I hate stuff all over a counter. It makes me nuts. Then we have this little area here. This area is Bryn's desk. It's so big. She picked the biggest desk when we went to IKEA back in Seattle. So it doesn't really fit in her room comfortably this time. So this is a good little area for her. I've got their little baby sweaters here that I keep meaning to hang up there. So maybe when I get the Christmas stuff out and I have stools out and things, I'll finally get over there and hang those up in the corner. This is our bonus room, and we come up here every night. I've got the pictures over the couch of the girls. We ended up getting a TV for up here, and then I got the baskets for the calyx unit there, and it just hides all the cords and stuff. It makes it look a lot neater. So this is what it's like up in here. Then we go down stairs, and the girls are gonna hide from the video. And I've got my pineapple from Maui up there. The owners had put up the hooks and then left this big mat, and that's Bryn's bag for the gym. She tends to leave there for some reason. We've got this little area here, which I love. I'm gonna put a tree here and stuff, but I got that mirror at Winners. It's really cute. It's kind of short, but we're fairly short people because the wall only goes up so high. So yeah. And get my little bowling pin things there. I hung up a little green wooden heart. It's kind of dark, but if I put on this light, oh my god, this is insane lighting. You could like land an airplane. The landlords put in really bright lights, and we were gonna get a dimmer, but then we realized you need dimmable bulbs, and we can't reach the bulbs. They ended up having to rent a ladder when they had been painting and everything, and then they put in the new bulbs. I see you, Kerrigan! I see you! I caught you! So I've got the green heart there. And then in the dining room, we did put a dimmer just because it was like so bright. So now we can dim the lights for dinners and stuff. Yeah, I have my drawings of all the houses we've lived in over on there. And I've got my little menu mirror here. And Scott's bar cart, that was full before we moved, and we had to get rid of all the alcohol because you couldn't transport it across the border. I mean, we could have paid duty and all this stuff and blah, 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 but we just gave it all to friends. So there you go. That's where all that went. Scott and Bryn picked out this lovely new cake dish from Crate & Barrel, so that's nice. We used it for Canadian Thanksgiving already. And then we got our paintings that we got in Maui. And then we got the yellow cabinet. We finally framed our Bermuda map. Scott had bought that when we lived in Bermuda, and I had never put it in a frame, so we finally have that up. Here's my little Seattle thing. Love this. I don't know if it's wound up. Oh, it is. I love that. It's so cute. Got some old canes back here that Scott's grandfather had carved at one point. Then we've got our blackboard. Just to take a quick look. We've got personal information on it. It was all our friends in Bermuda and Pizza House phone number and Mr. Chicken phone number and stuff. But when we moved to Seattle, the kids wanted to leave it and just have the memory of, hang on, I gotta turn this light up, and just have the memory of, you know, everyone's numbers, and their friends would come over to the house and fill it out and put their numbers and stuff. The kitchen, which Miss Bryn just lovingly tidied up for me, thank God. Yeah, the kitchen is working out really nice. And then we've got this little table area. I knit these little cozies for the chair legs because the stupid little felt things that you put on the bottoms of your chairs never stayed on. So I knit those little things. They're like little cups, and I need to do that for the dining room chair. And we had snow this past week. It's about minus 20 degrees Celsius out there today. The kids were out there yesterday taking pictures. Here is the living room, and I finally hung up my Bermuda picture. Scott got that picture of the island, well, it's a watercolor, when he went down for his interview in 2010. He went down in April, and he brought that back. And then the last day in Seattle, the kids and I went down to Pike's Market and got the watercolor of Seattle. So I sit here most mornings and have my breakfast across from the TV and turn on the fireplace. It's so nice. And yeah, I put up this artwork. This is one of my favorite artists. She's out of Germany. Her name is Iraville. Is her Instagram name, and I just love her artwork, and she has process videos of her painting these on her YouTube channel. Bryn and I have bought this at Lucky You. It's a store in Gilman Village out in Issaquah, and it's the coordinates for Seattle. We wanted the coordinates for Issaquah, but they didn't have it. But Scott loves anything with the coordinates for a place on it. And then I just put a basket in behind the TV so it would gather all the cords so they weren't all hanging there. And then we've got Mom up here with my little angel that she had given me, and the angel's the one called Thinking of You. We got the girls' school pictures, and got my little statues in there. They're little gnomes and teddy bears and stuff. And those bells on there are the Christmas bells that Scott used to chew on when he was a baby. This is an illustration that I had sketched years ago. And then we've got just our little yellow cabinet and stuff. But yeah, the living room works out really well, and I love this. It's just a light switch, and kaplow, the fire comes on. Love that. We had a fireplace in Seattle, never turned it on because it was too scary. You had to actually put the lighter in the fireplace and turn on. I put my clock up there. And then we come over here into the hallway, and we have our bathroom. Scott bought Febreze today, and I don't think I'm gonna last with that because I don't like the smell. But yeah, I just put up some Bermuda paintings, and then I've got a clock that I got at Winners. And then downstairs I got this mat at Costco. And I've got my little laundry sign up here. Laundry room. I just put up my old washboard and a clock. Scott's in the middle of doing some laundry right now. We got our ironing board, and this is where our boots and stuff live. So when we come in, oh, and I got my laundry day sign. The basement right now is a little bit of a disaster. And I have stuff all over the floor that I've actually been filming to show you guys, but I don't want to show you just yet. But I am doing Christmas doors at Scott's office. But my craft room, because of it, is an absolute disaster. I've been using Bristol board. It's everywhere. Oh my God, such a mess. But I'm loving my craft room. It's a complete disaster right now, which is so good that I'm down in the basement because I can make this mess and nobody has to walk by and see it. And I'm in bare feet right now. Like, it's not cold down here. And Dad said it's partially because I'm next to the furnace and the vents are going across, and I've got this vent that blows heat down towards me. We've got our stockpile over here with, you know, Costco stuff. We got all the bins. I have to tweak and I have to tidy. The tree is still set up because, well, now it just has to go upstairs. The lights still don't work. And it's a pre-lit tree, and the movers did give us money back, but only $50 to buy lights. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's a pre-lit tree. So I don't know what we're going to do. I got to test the bulbs or something. I just haven't taken the time to do it. Over here, we have our workbench with our stuff, and I put it all up on here thinking Scott would sit here one day and tweak that. Yeah, that hasn't happened yet. And then we brought in patio furniture. We've got our luggage and everything back in here. So that's pretty much the house. Yeah, this isn't in the tidiest condition, but anyway, it's all good. But yeah, so we're gonna decorate the house for Christmas starting tomorrow. And we have a little neighborhood thing going on tonight. It's a parade of lights. So we don't know what to expect with that, but we're gonna go and check it out. And yeah, I'll be back starting tomorrow with a Vlogmas. And I hope you guys are good, and I'll be back with some more videos soon. All right, take care guys, see ya.